welcome back to another episode of Lego the Hobbit. In today's episode, I think we're going to be going to the Lonely Mountain, so it's about time. It's been a couple days since the last episode, but, you know, it's funny. So, let me tell you all a quick story while this loads. I waited to start recording until, after the opening main menu. That's so, it's so depressing, you know. Oh, we're here with Gandalf and Radagast. Oh, wonderful to do a level with them. I can't do anything here with him. Anyway, okay, let's see. He can cure darkness. Oh, cool. Okay, yes, Radagast, he could help animals. Do I? No prompt. Let me just try pressing A. Oh my. There's a prompt. It's so weird, man. God bless. But anyway, so the night I recorded this episode, I'd planned to record it the next day. And then I didn't because, alright, so I thought it was going to be about a half-hour episode, as you recall. I thought we were making good time. I should have taken that checkpoint when I could, but it ended up being real long. So anyway, it was 50 minutes. I thought, oh, this will never upload to the cloud. Because what I do is usually I record on my phone and then, oh, hold on.
Gandalf and Radagast stood before the sheer face of the high elves of Rudolf, the burial place of the rich king of Angmar. Strange occurrences have been reported of late, prompting the wizard to investigate.
He's rhyming. So anyway, okay, I'm in level. So I thought, what I usually do is I record on my phone, and then I upload it to the cloud. I log into the cloud on my computer, download it to the computer, and from there upload it to YouTube. So in short, the file, the recording, it goes from phone up to cloud, to computer, to YouTube. Because it's easier to upload from the computer than it is from my phone. I could just go straight from the phone to YouTube. Used to do that, but it's harder. Anyway, so a 50-minute file usually takes more than a day to fully process. So I thought, okay, it's never going to upload to the cloud. But surprisingly, it did. By about midday, you know, the next day. Oh, whoops. About midday the next day, it had started to or it had completed its upload to the cloud. And so I thought, oh, this is great, but see, the thing is, wait, was that the day we went out of town? Yeah, we went out of town. And I thought, okay, well, we got back in time. I thought, well, maybe I can do kind of a late recording. But my dad was real insistent on seeing this movie he wanted to check out from the library, called, I saw one of these. Okay, it's not something where you have to destroy several of these king statues. I thought it might be that might be the case, you know. Unlock a mini kit. But anyway, just hold Y. Oh, shoot. Literally. Yeah, he wanted to see this movie called Catch Me If You Can. About this guy who, used to scam people back in the 1960s with checks and stuff and defrauding people. And it had, Leonardo DiCaprio in it, and he played the guy who was doing this stuff, this defrauding. Paper, I forget the term. The FBI was on his tail trying to track him. And I even said to my dad while we were watching the movie, because he said, oh son, you're really going to like this cool movie. I said, okay. So while we were watching, I said, you know, I doubt he would have gotten away with this even 15 years later in time with the technology. But, I don't know, I heard a documentary with the guy that the story was actually based on, and apparently that kind of stuff still goes on. I would have thought people would have moved on from checks. But then, you know, that was from about 20 years ago, you know, since the film was made, like 2002. So, most people have moved on from checks. My guess is like less than 1% of money laundering, and I don't know. Kind of speaking about things out of my my depth, but still, it's amazing. Like, this guy, he was based on a true story. He successfully impersonated a doctor, a lawyer, and, okay, is it Gant? I'm supposed to use his staff, perhaps? Oh, okay, I don't have enough, I guess. Sorry, kind of wasting time. But he impersonated a doctor, a lawyer, and a pilot. And you know, it's funny, when the FBI agent in the movie was... Oh, man, I'm so silly. I completely missed... I'm sorry, I keep yakking. But, when the guy asked him, while he was taking him to his trial, you know, taking him to court, or whatever, they were on the way there, and he said, the FBI agent said to this young, the criminal, he said, how did you pass the bar in Louisiana, you know, to get into law school, to become a legalized lawyer, become a real lawyer, and, they built it up like it was this big suspenseful thing, but I guessed it pretty accurately. He just said he studied for 2 weeks and he took it. And I thought, yeah, that sounds about right. Is he short enough? No, I guess Radagast isn't short enough to get in. I wondered if the game might consider him a dwarf height. No. Anyway. But yeah, I guess, you know, the FBI agent thought somehow he had some elaborate way to cheat it, but no, I just figured he studied. You set your mind to it, especially if you've got the know-how that this fellow did, you know, you could definitely do it. So yeah, that's why it wasn't uploaded a day sooner. But then the next day, wait, was it? No, well anyway, a few days, was it last night? Anyway, a little bit after that, I got my dad to watch a Harry Potter movie, so... So, yeah, so if you don't know, which you probably don't, checkpoint? Yeah, no, we can't do that for maybe 10 minutes in. Please don't make me rue this. But, it would make me regret this. That's what rue means, just think, I don't mean to, like, offend anybody, because, I mean, these are obscure words. Nobody would be embarrassed not to know rue, but, so tangential. Anyway, so I got my dad to watch, now see, he's always been very adamant against witchcraft and all. I'm not a fan of that in shows, even though I think it manifests itself to some degree in almost every form of media. Some sort of supernatural thing going on. But, so, it took a lot of convincing, but, you know, Peacock, the new streaming service, they have the first one free, so. Like, as of now, I've seen, 4.5. Like, I've seen the first one in October. And while they were all free, I saw the first, second, third, and fourth. And, oh, I see. So, the other night, I said, Dad, come on, can we please do it? And he took about 5 minutes there. And he was very, upset. He was finally persuaded to do it, on the condition that I would not try and sway him into watching any more of them. Which oh, this thing's gonna attack me. I understand, because in the past like last year, surprisingly, I ended up getting him to watch the whole series of Once Upon a Time, you know, the TV show. So he knows sometimes I can have this motivation. So I told him I wouldn't, and I won't. It's not like they're even that great. Like, in my opinion, they're not as good as Star Wars. Definitely not as good as Lord of the Rings. I mean, but they're good. They're alright. Anyway, yeah, last night I watched the first half of Order of the Phoenix, and tonight, after this recording, I might try and finish that up. It's pretty good so far. Yeah, it's alright. Okay, I noticed the first two, you know, the Sorcerer's Stone and then the Chamber of Secrets. After those two, the tone kind of gets a little darker in Prisoner of Azkaban. What the heck? Do I hold down Y? Is that it? Each time you press Y. Does it need to be So weird. Maybe I'm supposed to skip over it. A. I don't recall this from the movie. Oh, a mini kit. Well, that's nice. 10. It's a little stiff. In the Lego Movie video game, didn't you only have to deal with 3? Oh! That didn't work before. Oh, shoot. Oh, dear. No, okay, so what... What am I supposed to do? Let me go back. Maybe this whole little path here was a... Oh, no, it's starting to... Okay, it came into focus again. I want to make sure you guys can see clearly. Oh man, PK just announced that he's going to be coming back for content, so that's exciting. There. I'm telling you I tried it. Oh, good. Maybe I can get this mini kit. Oh, shoot. So anyway, I think he liked it alright. He even said, it's better, okay, it's better than I thought it was going to be. You know, I think he found the kids kind of endearing, you know, Harry and Ron and Hermione. I don't want to go in here if it triggers a cutscene. Hold on, my guess is this, you know, over here triggers the, you know, that doorway triggers the cutscene, so let me just check. Oh, wait, whoa, what in the world? Gandalf can't use his power in here? Hold on, I wonder if together they can... He's worse, he's whimpering. Alright. Wait. One more time. One more time. It's not gonna let me destroy it, is it? No, there it is. Hold on. Maybe that broken. No. RIP. Oh, and also, Christopher Plummer died yesterday, so I was very sad to hear that. If you don't know, he was actor back in the day. You know, Sound of Music. Yeah, he was in that. So, I mean, to me that has a lot of special memories because I used to watch that a lot when I was young with my mom. Yeah, he was so great as the captain in that movie. So, RIP. He was real old too, I think. Oh, we set it on fire. But yeah, from what I heard, he passed away very peacefully, so that's always nice to hear when somebody lives a full life. And they don't linger when they're, you know, when their time has come. You know, in pain, I mean. And I heard well, see, I heard one story about him getting a bad bump on the head, and that's why he died. And something else that was just natural causes, so I don't know, I've heard conflicting things. But anyway. Yeah, does it take this long to get into the High Fells of Rudar? In the movie, Gandalf went inside, and that's when he met Radagast. Taking a lot of liberties here. I was not expecting this to be a level. I guess they wanted to add kind of a buffer between the dwarves leaving Lake Town and them getting to the Lonely Mountain. Oh, also, but another thing, oh, this is really exciting. So, about 6 months ago, you guys know, I've talked about, I'm a big Hamilton fan. So, that's odd. So I wrote a fan letter to Lin-Manuel Miranda, And guess what? A few days ago in the mail, I got a letter back, and it said in the top left corner, Lin-Manuel Miranda. And I was kind of flipping. I was scared to open it for a few minutes. Oh, okay, that did it. So, finally I opened it up, and I was expecting it to say something like, thank you for reaching out to Mr. Miranda to be informed about future projects he's involved in. Visit our website, something like that. But no, it was a written out note that said, Dear Gary, blah, blah, blah. I might make a video about it or something later, but anyway, it was from him, and I thought, wow. Okay, it's probably like a code. Oh, it's blinking. I see. I got it now. Got it. There we go. Open up. What? No, that... What? What did I do wrong? Wait a minute. What? Huh? Was I supposed to do all four, maybe? Like, is that it? I thought I was just supposed to do the 3. Oh, okay, that was it. Okay, but anyway, yeah, that just about made my day. I even went to pick out a frame put the letter up on the wall. Because I wrote him a real long letter, and just look after he sent it to me, because I kind of forgotten about it for a couple weeks. And I looked back over it, and I'm thinking, man, this is a long thing I wrote here. This is, a couple days ago when I was rereading it, with my letter to him. And, but he really seemed to appreciate it, and I sure appreciated him in his, I'm sure, very, very busy schedule, taking the time out of it to write back to old me. Man, that just about made my week. Best day of this year so far, if you can believe it. This year and the past year have been really something. Oh, is this the thing where we're supposed to buddy up? Or is that just a dwarf thing? My guess is we come back here in free play mode with dwarves and they buddy up and destroy that. I'm gonna have to build something here, right? Nope, it just is there. Going through a lot of trouble to get to the Witch King. I wonder why the White Council didn't just send a certain company of elves to do the task, instead of sending Gandalf by. Well, I guess a Maya like Gandalf is, or an Istari like Gandalf is worth probably close to a legion of elves if he were to use his full power. Like, Gandalf does restrain himself when he's in Middle-earth, because before he was in Middle-earth, he was away in the West, in the Undying Lands, and he was in spirit form, and he was very, very powerful indeed. He trained under the valor of fire. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting into kind of Tolkien terminology that a lot of people don't really know. But basically, I guess it's okay for Gandalf to go and investigate this whole Witch King thing himself, to see if the Witch King isn't in his grave. Personally, I think I would have been swayed by Gandalf's evidence, just to at least check out the claims and maybe go and look at the Fells of Rudar, but Saruman wasn't convinced. Then again, his loyalties might have already started to be swayed by Sauron. I'm not sure how loyal he was at this point. Remember, this is 60 years before Fellowship of the Ring when he's fully turned, so... Then again, I kind of see where he's coming from, because it's kind of like he's ignored while he's talking. Galadriel and Gandalf are communicating in their heads, and, he's trying to talk. Then again, he was just bashing Radagast, so... I'm sorry, I'm chewing on something. You can probably hear it from there in the audio. I'm sorry about that. It's just a habit. Probably a bad habit. Okay, what am I supposed to do? There's this purple fire here, which is creepy enough. At this point, I think I turn back and inform Elrond about this. Not that Saruman would believe you. Alright, so what am I supposed to do here? There's nothing else to blast. Wait a minute. Did I already hit this? Wait, oh, you gotta stand on this. Okay, I did not hit this. Okay. There we go. I get so caught up in talking to you guys that I'm not really that attentive. Probably could do better by like 20%. You know, time-wise, if I got my act together and stopped talking, but I'm trying to be entertaining. Alright. Bro, I can't see a thing. What the heck? Okay, now I remember this part. So, we saw this in the movie. Is it implied that everything we just went through happened before they got to this point? Well, no, because in the movie, Gandalf and Radagast didn't even meet up until after this point. And Gandalf has to do everything himself. You ever notice that? Look at these movies. Wow. There we go. Okay. That's how you deal with locks. Give him a magic blast. Oh shoot. Dory would be helpful here. Oh, Gandalf's got Glamdring, and it's looking good. Oh, Gandalf's sword is nice. I was watching a video a couple weeks ago on the many different, swords of Middle-earth. You know, they had different swords known for their great deeds in battle and whatnot. Like, you know, Glamdring, Orcrist, different swords. There was this one really nice, kind of jade-looking sword from, I think it was the Second Age. I forget what it was called, but, I thought, wow, that one looks nice. I think it was used to fight a... Oh, oh, am I supposed to spam Y? I'm spamming Y. Okay. Oops. Almost again, I'll fall. As if I haven't lost enough studs. I like that. That was pretty neat. But, yeah, I think this sword was used to fight... I want to say to fight Morgoth. Again, I'm sorry. If you don't know Morgoth, you know Sauron from these movies. Sauron wasn't actually the biggest bad in Middle-earth. The biggest bad of all time was Morgoth, but he was banished. Long before the events of Lord of the Rings, Sauron was his lieutenant. He was a lesser spirit than Morgoth. Anyway, oh, okay. Catching on. Yeah, I'm sorry. Last episode, I was really out of it. I took like... Yeah, 50 minutes to get through that. But, we seem to be better on track today. Alright, let's go. Trying to make up for last episode by making this one a tad shorter. You think we'll get through in under a half hour? One of 9. I love the way Gandalf says that. There's such an air of contempt in his voice. I don't know if it was loud enough, but the way he said 9 was such disgust, and you get this sense of just evil in his voice. It's really good. Well, that does it. Looking for proof. Bro, that's proof enough. All the signs in there, if they don't scream evil, man, I'm telling you, I would have gone back to the White Council and appealed to them again. But the journey might have taken him longer than he had time for, because he also wanted to get back and check in with the dwarves at the, at the desolation of Smaug. I can't see my gamepad, so I don't know if there's some corresponding thing I'm supposed to be seeing with those little green dots popping up. Anyway, to my friend who's supposed to be keeping up with this movie, Art, if you're listening, you know, keep up with the movie. You better have seen the film by now. You've had weeks, so... Sometimes I wonder if he's watching. I message him on Discord sometimes saying, have you kept up? And, you know,
The disturbance of the tombs of the nine confirmed that the blade Angmar, Radagast, and presented to the White Council was indeed a Morgul blade.
oh, really? Who'd have thunk?
Gandalf and Radagast made haste to the abandoned fortress of Dol Guldur, where the foul blade hung. Nevertheless,
Goes to show how blind people will be, if they can be. Wow, that was good. Just, you know, for next time I'm trying to see, get a little taste of where we're supposed to be heading. So are we going to continue with the Dol Guldur thing? Yeah, it looks like it. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Well, I want to thank you all for watching. It's been a good episode, you know? Finishing up in under a half hour. It's been good. Been a good week after I'm about to go finish the Order of Phoenix. And then tomorrow we have a few stops to make. Tomorrow is the first step, I think, to be getting a learner's permit. But anyway. Wow, this takes a while to get back to the menu. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time in what looks like we'll be continuing with Gandalf and Radagast. And then the level after that, I think we're going to get back to the dwarves. But anyway, time for me to get out of here. Have a good day, and God bless.